check. We're good. Yes, we're good. We should be good to start. Alright then, looking at the time. Oh, I think we still might run into the thing, so it doesn't matter. We'll continue anyways. Hello, everyone. Wanna know? Good evening. Oh, rather should say good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whichever tune to supply to you. Your host, Lord Valderox, here with yet another stream. One of many random that have come about, right? Can't remember the last time I had a stream. I don't even remember when was the last time I streamed. But what? The day is nearing the end, so it's now better late than never, I suppose. Our Destiny Order summons in additions to our... what do they call them again? Great Grand Order choose one group summons as well. You know, I have pegged myself as someone who knew what he wanted, but now I feel like I'm stuck again. Well, I say this for both my main accounts and my side accounts. So, yeah. Good talk. Sorry my head isn't actually lifted up to actually see, which actually I probably should be doing now that I think about it. So here's the thing, right? You know, we're actually gonna go jump right ahead into it. I don't really care if we're gonna get hit with the ads because one way or another, we gotta get started. Let's get the show on the road. So, damn it. This is what we got going on for us, right? Destiny Order Summons. Destiny Order Summons lets you choose a lineup of 9 5 SSR servants, including limited time servants, 1 per class, and perform an 11 times summon, which guarantees 1 random servant from your lineup. There's always a chance you could get 2, but again, it's far and few in between for anyone to be getting more than 1, right? And look, we just got hit with the ad break. Don't worry though, we're gonna be taking this time to get set up, so if anyone somehow managed to get through it, again, we're fine. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, yeah. It's fine though. So, I'm thinking, you know what, let's start from the, from left to right. So for the Saber, I feel like it's kind of a given. Out of all the Sabers, I feel like it should be someone that, again, that doesn't require too much help, even at MP1, and that comes out to, maybe... You know, honestly, thinking about it, like, again, he probably has the most support, seeing as how he's Buster, if I recall correctly. Increase critical strength 3 turns for yourself, deal heavy damage, and decrease quick card resistance 3 turns. Resistance. Inflict burn 5 turns to all enemies. Again, Richard is tempting. Well, we go for the waifu. And again... but I think we were decided. I think for all my accounts across the boards, we're gonna go with... Well, actually, hold on. Scratch that. Let's see. Nope. Tempting, but no. Tempting, but no. Yeah, it looks like we might have to go with Medusa. Now, for the Archer portion, I feel here is probably... It has to be him. It can only be him. And the reason I say that is because... And again, I don't want to be one of those persons that refers defaults to the video, but again, two MPs that you can switch in between. Certain arts, you know. I know, simplifying it, but like again, I'm really crunched for time. I'm losing valuable time. It took me forever to get set up for many and a lot of reasons. Now then, in the Lancer setup, MP5, MP5. So the next one I'd rather line up with the MP levels is probably, no, not even Skasaha. Tempting. Wait, it probably has to be Brito Mart. That's what I'm thinking. Then again, it's not like the accounts are specialized for quick, if I recall correctly. And you'll find out in a second when I say that, but yeah, sure, why not? We'll leave it like this for the time being. And I think for the writer, I decided, like, you know what, despite everything and all, I will pick a scandal for everyone to have. Although, realistically, you should probably pick. Well, I mean, he's gonna get his buff. So there's that. Plus, Skandar is gonna, gonna pick up on that. That's the only logical reason. Now, the caster side, we're all loaded up on Castoria. Apparently, this account does not have her. So we'll load her up over here on the, minimal chance we do get her. Not that this account necessarily needs it, because realistically speaking, I should probably go for her for another MP level. And then over here, sure, why not? Sure, why not? Because I think out of everyone here that is available, she is prime for pickup. But over here, like, I suppose I could just leave Scotty there. Now then, the assassin, it goes without saying. Tez, right? Tez. Either Tez or Kama, actually. Actually, you know what? No. Tez. I wouldn't be mad if we got Tez, honestly. We could go for Graham, so technically I think Tez is the better choice because of his skills. Self-charge and charge across the team. Now, Berserkers. So here's the thing with Berserkers, right? For the time being, I will place it as a placeholder with Garjuna, because it's the only one that makes sense, versus Morgan, and I stand by that. And as for the extra classes, okay, so here's the thing, right? I think this, right? I think for this particular one, not summoned yet, so we have to pick her right there. And then as for extra over here, I think, honestly, summoned, not summoned. I mean, we don't have, well, hold on. Logically speaking here, you know, just story lock, but we could still get it regardless once you get to that part, so I'm not too concerned. Dante's, from what I heard, was really solid too. Then again, but then again, on the off chance, right? Sure, why not? So here's the other thing I was dealing with my other account. We'll get to that problem when we get there, right? Let's just put down for the time being Melistine, because, we're probably going to change it afterwards. So for Lax Extra Class, I believe Melt is tempting. I mean, yeah, Melt is tempting. Yangui. Did not mean to do that. Summon, summon. The only account that didn't get her. I feel so bad for you. We could do. Oh, that's right. Well, I mean, while we could do Cuckoo, actually, no. Getting another level of Cuckoo wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing here either. Although, realistically, we should probably try to go for copies of Dolmens from these accounts. Just because I know how viable Dolmen becomes. And given the current MP levels, they'll be fine. But it wouldn't hurt to raise the Cuckoos too. But... what the heck? Hello there, Grim. Welcome to the stream. Caught me by surprise there. Yes, we are doing gacha. It's before this, what do we call, the anniversary and whatnot. Gacha goes away. Trying to select who to pick here. Honestly, man, even for these extra accounts, just to give them a little helping hand, it's quite a pain in the butt. I'd say, you know what? I actually probably talked myself into it. I wouldn't be entirely mad if they got Dome, because again, they're a buffer. Well, even team utilization. No, I'd probably be more content if I buff up their MP levels. As tempting as it is to get Dolmen. Okay, can we go back and then we'll destroy it? Okay, good. We'll leave it like that for the time being. Okay, so we set up our board there. Okay, that's fine. 9th anniversary, guaranteed summon, 5 years plus times 17 pavilions. Well, well, well. Honestly, out of all these pavilions for these accounts, let's see. I'm looking. You know what? We can just take the one and scroll. No. Again, none of these accounts specialize in helping Tara. Be tempting though, but at MP1, I don't think it's gonna benefit much from all of these accounts. And again, there's a dome. If I get the dome, and that's a risk I probably wouldn't take, even with the Wookiee there too. Again, we all have Castoria. All these accounts have Melusine except for the one right over here. Again, even aiming for Melusine, bumping up Oberon and Morgan is not really worth it. So this account, and all of these is a big no for this one. This one over here, again, getting a copy for Charlie on all of them. No. Tez and Cuckoo actually wouldn't be bad additions, but again, I feel like for this one in particular, if we roll first, actually, hold on, let me go back to that. Tempting, but well, actually, no, this would make it a 50% decent chance, but I mean, she's not that bad either, so maybe like a minor half of 50%, so no, half of half, so that'd be what? 62% chance we get something good, and the last what 37.5% we get something, again, not to be mean to her, but out of all these servants right here, at least these two can back up their worth. And singles with Durga as well, even though she gets outclassed by the new archer we were talking about here a moment ago. What was his name again? Him. But even so, still a league's better than poor little Britomar. I'm sorry, Britomar. Any Britomar for the fanatics out there are gonna lynch me. That being said, though, Van Gogh, the foreigners. No, we should be good right here. The Rider, Assassin, Caster. Same goes with this group as well. Same with here as well. I think the whole bait here is, well, I mean, Karen. Wait, why is she here? Why are you here? Summer Abbey, Summer Sessuin Kiara, Summer Kama. I think, yeah, only Kama's the viable unit here. Again, this banner isn't bad. It could still work, but I think the only account that would benefit from this is this one because, well, I think, getting Lady Avalon, if you already have her, would really, be quite the kicker into the face right there. So maybe pass up on this for now. Now, this one is a little bit more promising because, again, if you get Summer Melusine, again, you get a solid unit. Summer Castorius, solid unit. And again, yes, I was going to call her Caster Morgan. Because that technically is who she is. Again, this probably would be the safest banner for all the accounts to pull. Because again, they all have Castoria. They get her. I mean, sorry, Burktoria. Buckatoria? Burktoria. They all have a copy again. They'll get it up to MP2. Or get a copy of Melusine. Still wouldn't be that bad. Or, again, I think two of these accounts, or one of these accounts, these two probably have it. This one wouldn't have, but again, it wouldn't be a bad pull necessarily. And I think I've made up my mind. Oh, right, I forgot. Type. Well, actually, no, I'm thinking about it now for my main account, because again, so here's the thing, right? Momentary aside for the side accounts, right? For my main account, I'd want her, but I'd also welcome getting her. And honestly, with my main account, I wouldn't mind pulling here for a copy of Melusine. But then that means I would have to wait another full year until I get a chance to try to pull for Type Moon. In other words, in other words, gamble maxing as I see the screens. Only once in a blue moon, or in this case, once every 6 months, I think, because they hold the anniversaries and celebrations like that. I feel like that's what the gacha has become for me at this point. Like, I don't heavily pull anymore or anything new anymore. Let's see. Would I want to risk pulling with my main account here? I'd say I wouldn't know how to utilize it properly. I mean, it's one of those learning curves I could apply myself to learn, but for a little Paul Bunyan over here, no. And again, I would feel incredibly hurt if I ended up getting him. And again, no offense against Mama Tiamat, but actually, yeah, I think I've decided it through with all my accounts. Sing goes over here as well. What? Cagliostro. I think I may have made up my mind. Alright. There's a valid explanation for that. But, like I said, I think I made up my mind for all my accounts. They are all gonna pull. I've determined it. Out of all the banners available here, this is probably the best banner. You're guaranteed to get something solid that you can work with. Good caster, a good berserker, or a good ruler. Granted, again, with the ruler you need more copies, but still, even with the right support, they could still do a heck load of a damage. And I think, like I said, as much as it hurt, well, again, this banner wouldn't be bad as well, except for the fact that Lady Avalon kills it. Okay, I've decided. All my accounts are gonna pull on that banner. Come what may, we'll take it as is. Well, no, actually, no, this works. So we get Melusine. That means we could swap targets. I'm honestly okay with that. Yeah, that's if we get her too. And on the chance we don't get her, I mean, I'll still probably swap out the other Destiny Order summon. But I think I made up my mind. Even with the other accounts, I probably won't, switch over. Alright then, so let's get started. Here goes nothing. Oh wait, I just realized we have no music, so you guys don't hear anything. At least we'll turn on the volume for once so we know what's going on, right? My goodness, having no sound or volume playing throughout the whole stream is like, ugh. Stale noise. My, what do we call it? Noise maker of a mouth over here running in my mouth. Okay, let's go. What's it saying? Warning, okay. Summon 9 anniversary guarantee summon 5. Year plus. Summon Pavilion 3. Do you wish to proceed? Warning, if you proceed with 9th anniversary guarantee summon 5 years plus summon Pavilion, all the other class options for 9th anniversary guarantee summon will become unavailable. I'm okay with this option. This is probably the best one out of all of them. Could benefit all the accounts. No downsides here. Whatever we get, like again, honestly, like again, maybe if we did again get Morgan Rainwitch, it probably wouldn't be the hypest. What? Secondary main account got her. You know what? Actually, that's fair. That's fine. I'm observing between all the accounts right now, so reporting it as we see it. I'm like looking up, down, just to keep track of things. I'm like all over the place over here. So again, at least one account we know already has pulled their 5-star. Looking up, down, up, down. Up, down. Okay, I see a berserker up there. Oh my god, the secondary account got Victoria. Wow, that's 2 5 stars for them. I am so jelly over here. Oh, wait, I just realized they never pulled her. But you know what? I'm still jealous regardless of my secondary main account. How dare you? You're not the main account. How dare you? What are we getting? Let's see. Oh, sorry, no. I mean, just speculating here. No 5 stars yet. This is bizarre. None of the other accounts have pulled their 5 star yet. I'm looking up and down, folks. I don't see anything. Let's see. Oh, that was double-sided, wasn't it? Wait, Berserker here. Berserker here. You know what? That's not a bad pick. Like I said, I'm okay with that. Wait, main account got ruler. We got our 5th copy of Melusian. I'm actually okay with that. I am actually okay with that. This actually allows me to change my choice in the Destiny summon orders. Okay, let's see. They got... Wait, what? Pretender? Oh. I mean, that's fine. The gamble maxing is working. Oh, wait. They got Ruler Melusine? Actually, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this account getting Ruler Melusine. Honestly, yeah. I'm honestly okay with that right there. Wait. Secondary main account got another Berserker. Oh, don't worry, we're saved. They got... Oh, what? They got Ruler Melusine as well. Okay, you know what? I'm actually okay with this account getting Ruler Melusine. It would have been nice if they got Victoria, but Ruler Melusine is just as good. So let's review, right? Let's do a little screenshot over here. Wait, is that not the screenshot? Oh, that's the screenshot. Melucine, huh? Melucine's so cute. I just realized you guys can see me taking the screenshots. Not that I'm hiding anything. It's very cute and fitting for you, Melusine. Thank you for responding to the call twice. I do have an affinity for dragons. I am a dragon myself. But looking it over, like I said, yeah. Secondary main account, like I said, they got... Who did they get? Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, they got Morgan the Rain Witch and Victoria. That is quite the combo to pull right there, if I do say so. Like I said, it's not a bad pull necessarily. And then for these, and then like I said, main account, they got Ruler Melusine. Like, I'm okay with that because we got MP5 Melusine, Ruler Melusine. So we're set there. I'm honestly okay with that, yeah. And then, like I said over here, very different for this account to get Ruler Melusine. And then over here, like, you know what, it's a plus because that strengthens their Victoria. So I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. And then over here, honestly, it would have been nice to get a Victoria for them too. But hey, you know what? Ruler Melusine. That trumps everything. That pretty much supersedes. That pretty much, you know, is the top of the line right there. I don't care if, you know what, you need an extra copy or 2 or 3 to make her more stronger. I'm okay with that. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. End time now, folks. With the Destiny Order summons. Oh, wait, so these banners were part of it, huh? Okay, okay. So, people, if you're interested in getting Merlin, he's on rate up right now. Same goes with Gagliostro. And, of course, Sherlock Holmes. But anyways, back to the Destiny Order summon. So, okay. I more or less helped myself make the decision. Now that I think about it, no, Ruler Melusine isn't right there. This account got Victoria, so we can leave Ruler Melusine right there. This account... just summoned her, so we could go for another copy, leave her there. Maybe let's go double check review. No, 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 no. Honestly, between the two right here, we were to upgrade our team. I wouldn't mind upgrading Ruler Medicine. You know what? We'll just leave her right there. I'm okay with that. And then over here, like I said, we got Victoria. Actually, no, going back to that. Yes, that's right. Where is she? No, she was an option right there, and we still go next level. Wait, did this account already have MP2? Does that mean theirs goes up to MP3? Or does it already listed by the already held? You know what? Doesn't really matter. Actually, no, hold on, let's see. Oh, this account had her at MP2. Ooh, interesting. I think this account had... Oh, no, is that the potential? No, that's the current, right? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. Alright then. Like I said, I think I'll probably leave the Berserkers as Garjuna just because. But going back to my main account, right? We got Ruler Melusine, so I could remove her there. And honestly, out of all the servants that are available in Extra Class 1, out of all of them here, I probably will go for Time Moon. I will try to go for MP4. I honestly wouldn't be bummed out if she were my Destiny or Summon servant to be arriving. So let me spit out the lineup, right? For my main account, I have Medusa under Saber. Again, I do apologize. How do you pronounce the name? Ptolemaios? I believe that's how you pronounce it. I do apologize if I did butcher his name. And of course, Britomart, Iskandar, Morgan the Rain Witch, and of course Tez, Garjuna. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I was reading the list off of here. I meant to read off mine. Off of mine, like I said, yes, Archer's still the same. For Lancer, we actually have Skasaha, which again, thinking like again, because here's the thing: for my main account, I think they have her at MP2, maybe MP3. I had to double check again, but again, as much as it would be tempted to get Bima, I think what MP1 he wouldn't be that strong, and then Britomar is and then he again I already have Melusine, so sorry. Plus my Melusine's at MP5 on my main, and then anyone else over here, I suppose I could get Rome on my main. And then Erishko's already MP5. And same with Tama Lancer Summer. My main account already MP5. Same with again. I was gonna call it Plotoria. Yeah, I wouldn't mind advancing my Scotty. Actually, yeah, you know what? No, we'll leave Scotty on my main. But I'm thinking, let's see. Skandar, like I said, Morgan Rainwitch, Tez. Surprisingly, right, okay, yeah, because I have got Arjuna MP5 on my main, I put Berktoria on here, which I'm okay with that. Actually, that probably would be the best option. I wouldn't even go for Morgan MP5. Or in this case, I think I have Morgan at MP3. And I'd be okay with her staying at MP3. You know what? I'm okay with those options. And then I put, again, Arquaid there as well. And then for my extra at the very end, I put Yang Weef just because. I think for the secondary main account, I put Nero. Not sure. I would say that's the. Actually, no, she's already MP2, so you know what? That's fine. We'll leave her there. And then as for these accounts, I could make changes. Let's see, like I said, to the extra classes. Can I? Maybe, but no. It probably makes more sense to leave Cuckoo because again, she's the one with the higher MP level across all these accounts, and they would benefit from having extra MP levels. Even if I do and am tempted to go for Young Weef just to add them, but no, it's fine. We'll leave it like this. It's probably the optimal choice for these accounts. So we'll go ahead and do the 11 summon. Alright then. Your fate is in the courts. Double checking for any last minute changes. No, we're good. We are totally good. Yes. Let's go. 30 sync quartz paid will be used to summon 11 times. Sync quartz hell 84 paid 31. Test the order summon can only perform once. Bonus for sync quartz spent times 50. Are you sure you want to summon? Destiny Order Summon can only be performed once per user. Once you confirm, summon will be performed immediately. You cannot cancel after confirmation. Destiny Order Summon is only available for a limited time. Confirming, let's go! Now go forth, Destiny Order! Oh, secondary main account, I think they already hit a servant. And it's a gold and it's an archer. Oh my god. Oh, they got Atalanta over there. So thankfully it wasn't the 5-star yet. I'm looking up and down, up and down. Okay. No one has pulled their 5-star yet. Okay, let's see. Servant over here. Looking up and down, up and down. Oh my god, the suspense is hurting. Oh, what the? Who is that? You know what? Actually, this account deserves it. I'm actually happy for them. They got the Ruler Scotty. That's actually a good pull. Because they were missing their Ruler Scotty. Oh, main account got Berserker. Oh, that's a regular Berserker. Iskandar. Neutral, but it's fine. I meant to say Hercules Berserker. Archer? Wait, they got Teleminus? Neutral! Oh, wait, my main account got the... She answered the call! Arquade answered the call. MP4. We got her to MP4, folks. I'm actually okay with that on my main account. I would have loved to get Young Week, but that's actually just an equally just as good a pull. Yes, I'm reading it off screen. You guys can't see it, but main account got... Wait, they also got a Berserker too? Oh, that's Ibaraki. Let me check. Let's see. So I think these two accounts got their 5 stars. Sorry, I keep on looking back and forth, but I think I might have missed this bottom account if they got anything. I'm looking. There's always, a small chance we get an extra 5-star. Wait, they get stuck with an assassin? Okay, no, never mind. I keep looking up and down, up and down. If we have any leftover quartz, I probably will use them. On, wait. Secondary main account got a Berserk Gold Spark. And their servant is... Berktoria. You know what? That's actually not a bad pull for them. I think that makes it their second Berktoria. Okay, like I said, Ruler Scott over here, that's sweet. I think they got a Scandal over here. What? Oh yeah, they got Telemachus. Honestly... Telemachus. You know what? Wow, it's like you indirectly influenced this account's summon right here by summoning Iskandar. How dare you? But you want, like I said, okay, Iskandar, like I said, neutral for this account because again it's a hit or miss. And Ptolemaeus over here, again, he's a solid archer, so I'll be content with that. But for this account, like I said, overall, I'm extremely happy because they got the Ruler Scotty, which is, like, again, a prime unit they were missing right there to, kind of, like, diversify the team plays. Because now I'll be able to use quick teams over there. Because I think, what is it? We can pair up using other people's Summer Scotties. Obviously, you have to Razor first, but, we'll get them when we get there. And like I said, on my main account, we got... Hold on, let me see. Let me double check. So yeah, main account got a second Berktoria. So now their Berktoria's MP2. Actually, that's okay. I'm okay with that. They could, stand to benefit from having, MP2 Berktoria. That's actually pretty solid. And like I said, for my main account, getting Arcwade, I'm actually okay with that. That makes her and puts her at MP4, which means what? Come next guaranteed summon, I will, like, if we can even further select her, I will try to MP5 her because I want her to be at MP5. Especially with the pen skills, she's gonna be broken. At least for me, I'll enjoy, having her, using her in the team comps. That being said, though, I think we got everything. I think I took all the pictures. Minus this one. I think this is the only one that I didn't. Oh no, I think I think they got their pictures. It's fine. We should be good now. And there's the summons, folks. Actually, no, I know. We said we're technically not done. You're gonna keep going until we're out of course. In which this case, for this account, I mean, this account can do two more pulls. I mean, I could do the tickets, but like I said, as much as I'm tempted to stick around here longer, like I'm kind of crunched for time too. So we'll only do the one. Well, this account is gonna do two multis, but over here, like individually, they're all gonna do at least one. So let's see what we get, right? By the way, I've already done pulls on that banner, so technically, um, I think the neat part was that again that they reset the summons, so you don't have to like continuously spend eons of quartz, hoping for another MP level. Let's just say, I think, what is it? Hello there, Doberman. Welcome to the stream. I know, right? It's been a while and then some. But, let's see. I don't think we're gonna get anything from the one single 30 on these banner. As tempting as it is to try to scrounge up more quartz, like I said, this account already has one copy of her. Same with this account, I think. I think this account's the only one that doesn't have a copy of her. I think all my accounts at least have. Tiempo sin verte, ja ja ja. Sí, señor, lleva hace mucho tiempo. Vamos, como unos cuantos meses diría. Posiblemente, eso pienso. Ya ni sé qué tanto tiempo ha pasado. Pero, como dice uno, bienvenido, Doberman. Y luego la gente que está mirando y están escuchando, ¿por qué de repente está hablando español? Read the description. It says Spanish is speaker over here as well, so there will be Spanish. So learn to read it if you didn't see that and weren't expecting that, and that if that somehow makes you uncomfortable. But at any rate, though, como dice uno, like the gacha is incredibly exhausting. Is there a chance? Tal vez hay una pequeña chance que nos toque algo. There is definitely a small chance. Entre cinco cuentas. Oh, what? Oh, secondary account got another copy of Space Ereshkigal. Wow, that little piece of turd. Not only did they get 2 5-stars in their not their destiny or no, actually no, yeah, it wasn't their destiny or something, but still they got 2 5-stars. Says the one with 3 main accounts. Right? Okay, we'll do one more right here and then we're pretty much calling it a night afterwards. Because it's getting late for me. Actually, yeah, let me change the volume over there. That way we can hear this one. Oh, sorry about the volume there. Hold on, let me adjust just a little bit. There we go. So back to the main menu over here. Honestly, like I said, I don't think we're going to be getting anything else beyond here, and that's fine. There's always a small chance. Yo diría que poquito más que cuando te vi estaba por dar el examen para estar enfermería y ahora voy en cuarto año. Oh, wow. No puede ser que han pasado 4 años. Pero como diría uno, nunca se sabe. A veces pasa así el tiempo. Losing track of time. En pocas palabras. No, nothing, nada. No me quiere. No, no salió nada. Qué mala suerte. Tendría que ser para la próxima, for next time. I mean, we could still try. En teoría aún podemos intentar, pero como digo, no. No les recomiendo eso. Sería como que digo, no, quedarían bueno, no sé si existe una frase similar así. Como digo, no, en inglés al español. En inglés sería en poor taste, o sea, en sabor, peor sabor, algo así. Algo así es el dicho. Bueno, no sé. No, creo que sí hay uno, pero yo no lo conozco así en español. Pero no dudo que hay un. Ay, perdón, se me atoró aquí la pantalla en el otro juego. Mal sabor de boca, sí. Que dejaría con un mal sabor aquí si sigo teniendo más dinero. Bueno, con esto estamos contentos. With this we're content, folks. Aún tenemos los tickets, pero mejor no. Aún nos queda hasta el 18. Sería que 4 días de aquí. Sí, son 4 días. Vamos a atorar la cuenta. ¿Sí atoró o no? Sí se atoró. Voy a tener que cerrarlo aquí. Bueno, muy importante el banner. Sí y no. Bueno, sí, porque según, bueno, por lo menos por ahora, Erishkigal sí es muy, como diría uno, poderosa. Por lo menos por ahora, hasta que llegue el próximo verano, ya sería alguien más. Bueno, entre los que va a tocar ahorita sería ella y Summer Ciel. Y es como diría uno, tomando la oportunidad ahora que es más o menos fácil para, bueno, digo, fácil en comparación, así cuando uno compite uno para tratar de obtenerla. It's much easier to go around right now for Eris to go. That way she has less competition when you try to pull for her. Like I said, I still think back to Type Moon, Arcade, again, versus now, like I said, I was lucky. Tuve suerte que me tocó una copia para de Arcade. Pero como dice uno, en fin, ya acabamos. Eso es todo. Y los veremos en la próxima. ¿Está bien? I'll see you guys on the next one, alright? I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping I can start streaming again either tomorrow or the day after, specifically because again, this I need to get caught up with Lost World number 6 with these accounts. They're so close. Like, well, okay, fine, they're not close, but like again, I can make progress, and even more so now with the servants that I have at my disposal for all these accounts. Bueno, pero entonces, until next time, hasta la próxima, nos veremos. Ojalá que sea pronto. Cuídense todos, everyone do take care, and I'll see you around, okay? Va. Al menos ya sé tu horario, nos vemos. Bueno, sí y no. Como diría uno, o sea, nomás ese horario no sería el horario fijo. Tendría que ser unas horas más temprano porque nomás es que de puro casualidad hice tiempo ahorita y era casi ni lo iba a hacer tampoco. Lo iba a dejar también para mañana. I was gonna leave the streaming portion of the summons for tomorrow. But yeah, we'll leave it like that. Anyways though, everyone, cuídense todos, take care everyone. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Oh, what the? Sorry, I was hearing metal sounds. I thought something broke. Okay, nos veremos. Cuídense. Ciao. Adieu.